In this video, we're going to see how to use the light mixer tool. There are multiple Octane lights in this scene, each of which has been assigned a different light pass ID. The light mixer contained in the render settings is a very useful tool. It allows us both to generate AOV light passes and to quickly and accurately manage the intensity of the lights contained within the scene without Octane Render recalculating the image every time. Once we open the panel, we find a series of elements contained in our scene. In this case, I decide to keep only our Octane lights active. In this box, we find the list of generated light ID passes. In the box on the side, we find the list of Octane lights contained in the scene and the corresponding IDs. As you can see, I've decided to give multiple Octane lights the same ID. In this way, by editing the light passes, I will act on several Octane lights at the same time. Now let's create our layered light mixer. Let's click on the button. We can see that Octane Render has created an output AOV group. As a result, we will also find it in the drop-down menu of render passes. Once selected, we will open the material editor where we will drag our AOV group output. By clicking on our node, the list of light sources contained in the scene will appear on the side. If we reduce all the passes to 0, we will get a black image. Now, by acting on the individual passes, we can intervene on the light sources without Octane Render starting to calculate the image again. As we can see, I can modify the lighting of the scene according to my needs by acting on the individual light pass ID. I can thus have multiple renders with different lighting settings, but making a single render. Here, without having to individually select the light sources within the scene, I was able to quickly manage the lighting of the render, creating different variants without Octane Render having to reprocess the image with each change.